The red eyes purple dragon. Evil Grand Duke is insane. That's a fucking crazy ass name. Stop. I do not want to see that shit. Evil Grand Duke. That is fucking insane. Oh my god. So this episode was amazing. I have no words. I know I keep saying every single episode is amazing, but it's only because Wistoria is so filled with extra shit that's going on. They have little its and bits and stuff like that, and I have no idea what's gonna end up happening. Some of the stuff is very predictable. I'm not gonna hold you, but other sections of it, I'm like, huh. I have no idea how we got here, but I am all up for it. For example, I have a drink, by the way. So, the episode started off with the elf. He was depressed, going in about his past, his dreams, situations, stuff like that. Turns out that every single elf that has gone to the academy has graduated early. These guys themselves are considered the lower life forms or outcasts because they did not graduate out the academy early. Sometimes you don't graduate early. It's okay to not graduate early, but apparently these guys have an issue with that. Because they didn't graduate early, they're seen as like the lower tier guys of everything. The elf especially, his people are supposedly really talented when it comes down to magic, stuff like that. They use their magic and they can create trees, vines, the forest, all these different type of things. His sister was able to create a grand tree just by using her wand at like probably age 5 or 6. So she was pretty much just like oh girl, the ice chick baby mama number 1. She was able to use her powers really early, just like her. However, the elf guy, Wignall, or whatever his name is, Wignall, he was not able to use magic effectively. He was using wind magic, he was using illusion magic. He was not able to use tree magic reliably or plant magic reliably. And every single time he tried it, it just came out as wind. However, obviously Will showed he believed in him, he trusted him, he had faith that he would be able to overcome it and bring that magic out. Lo and behold, he was able to do it. It turns out Will's actually been watching him for a while during his practices and stuff like that, trying to get the magic correct. And Wignall understood and found out that racism is bad. Who would have thought that eventually somebody would find that out? But hey, sometimes your own blood is not thicker than water. I mean, they don't always hold you down or anything like that. At the end of the day, I think it's best to find your own personal family. It's always amazing to love and care about your family and understand that this is my group, this is my kin, this is my section. But it's always even 10 times better when you actually find people that are around you that want to be around you for something besides blood. I mean, that just, in my personal opinion, that makes more sense to me. And that's how I've always lived on everything. But of course, speeding a little forward, Shion and Julius are fighting their way to try to find everybody else. Lo and behold, they end up coming across the same exact demons that Shion ended up Shion got saved from the first time. And this time there's tons of them. Now, Shion is pissed off. He's like, these exact demons are the reason why I felt so horrible. I'm going to take out every single one I see. I'm going to eradicate all of them. So Julius is, of course, creating clones of himself, using them for decoys, helping out Shion. and they end up defeating all the monsters and bulls. The teachers, Mr. Work and Ed, are right now trying to Wagner are trying to find Will and the gang. They are on the 10th floor. However, because of the cat, Mr. Wagner actually has uh, a specific direction as to where they have to go in order to find Will. Um, because the orb thing is actually connected to the cat, which it's to Will's familiar, which is actually a good thing. That helps Will out tremendously. The cat is also able to act as a shield because it can use a um, barrier magic to create a shield around in front of Will whenever he needs it. Using the magic of the elf, he was able to use the elf was able to use magic, destroy all of the flame beasts that they were fighting. Boom. That level right there is done. They met up with Shion, and now the guy with the head cut off was saying that he wanted to kill them, knock them out, like take their heads and everything. I don't think honestly think that they would have been able to actually fight him, but I don't know. I don't know what their level is currently at the moment. I mean, these guys were able to destroy the professors with no problem. So I'm gonna say that they probably would have had some trouble. Definitely when it comes down to these two. Um, lo and behold, the other guy ended up pulling him away. They said something about destroying the barrier. That they're infiltrated in there specifically to destroy the barrier. That means that there's probably like an entire group, other cities, other towns, and everything like that that are literally living, other wizards in general that are living outside of this one single city. And they have lived, and been able to exist outside of this particular uh, barrier. So there's probably tons of people out there besides this. This is gonna end up being like an Attack on Titan situation. I guarantee you that there's something else that's going on outside of this city. Like there is so much extra stuff going on outside of this city. I'm supposedly. I do not look at mangas. I only go anime only. I'm raw with this shit. So I do not use a rubber. I'm not a Danny Glover, no. But yeah, I think that there is so much more outside of this city. Because think about it, the wizards created the barrier so that way they could create like different a shield around the entire city. And there are elves and dwarves who were also beasts or whatever like that you are beings that you want to call it, magical beings that were born outside of the country, and they came in to the country through the barrier and came directly into that particular land. But now the barrier is disappearing. The king is gone. They have no idea where the king is. The barrier is disappearing, and the top wizards are the only ones trying their best to keep it steady. They're trying to build an army so that way they once the barrier does collapse, they'll have people that could defend the country. Is just all that I've gotten so far from just watching the anime. But that means that there is an entire other world we have no knowledge, we know nothing about, but it is right there. I mean, Will could probably even find out who he actually is, because I don't think that Will is a dwarf. He has like extreme extra physical abilities, quick keen sense and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem like he is a like a dwarf species or anything like that. And it also doesn't seem like he's just normal human because of all of his reflexes and stuff like that he has. He has quick sense reflexes, really good speed, strength, all the different type of stuff. So there is no possible way that he is a dwarf. I suspect that there's actually a town, possibly possibly a town, country, whatever you want to call it, that is outside this city that Will himself belongs to. and that his family probably immigrated directly to this place, and he was found. So I do hope that we get a little bit more backstory. Will is honestly the most interesting part of this entire series. I get that they're building their group, building up the team, they're building up their Avengers initiative. I just want to see exactly what's going on with the Iron Man of the series. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below for more videos just like this one. Make sure you like me, love me, and you talk me down below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.